My name is Andy Schrader, and I am honored to serve as the current president of the Clark University Alumni Association. I hold the distinction of being a graduate of Clark not once but twice, having earned my undergraduate degree in communications in 2002. I get to see my favorite professor over there, Abdul Sino, for the first time in a long time, so hello, friend. And also earning my master's in business administration in 2010. I am absolutely thrilled to be here with you today as we celebrate the entire alumni community during this homecoming weekend. As you continue to enjoy that meal, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Clark University President, Dr. Fletcher Lamkin, to the podium.
Before I do any remarks, I want people to recognize those wonderful young ladies with the white coats and jeans that have been all over the place this evening. They were all over the soccer field yesterday, beating the #1 team in the conference 3-1. And I think, I'm looking forward to a continued winning spirit. Andy, thanks for the dismal introduction that you gave me today. We fortunately have on our staff a lady by the name of Amy Dunker, an incredibly talented trumpet player, but also a composer. And she has actually composed a piece that I think ought to be used to introduce me each time. How about that, huh? How about that? It goes on and on and on. You gotta love it. I mean, we have such a talented group of people here. I'm just amazed that I can be a part of Clark at this time. And again, Andy, maybe I can give you that fanfare next time, but thank you for your participation here tonight. You're a wonderful representative for us. And good morning, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed your breakfast. It's great to see all the familiar faces and new faces at this special homecoming event. I'm also sad with all the happiness of seeing you that Steve Kapelke is not here with us. Steve was a brother for me, soulmate. He and I worked together for 20 months. It seems like 10 years with a lot of transformation here at Clark, and he was certainly more than my right-hand man. He was an inspiration, a great man, an extraordinary leader, and truly dedicated to Clark, a selfless servant with no hidden agenda, but only the betterment of Clark and its people. So we're going to miss him, and I'm glad that Rick remembered him in our prayers this morning. Well, like him and like you, I feel that it's both a privilege and an honor to be a member of the Clark community. Clark University's rich legacy of striving forward, united in purpose, began when Mary Frances Clark and her companions opened the doors of St. Mary Female Academy in Dubuque in 1843. Since then, for more than 180 years, the Sisters of the Charity of the Blessed Virgin Mary and the Clark community have educated people and encouraged them to be active and committed citizens. The group of women who blazed the path to the Clark of today were guided by the core values that are central to the BVM community and to Clark's past, present, and future. And these core values of freedom, education, charity, and justice consistently make this world a better place. Foundress Mary Frances Clark astutely advised her sisters in the community, quote, to be progressive with the times, unquote, and we have been and will continue to be at Clark. Being progressive with the times has created a rich history of intersections among the BVM educational mission, the larger Dubuque community, and the world. In fact, believe it or not, 15,000 people have graduated from Clark. That's an impressive alumni network with a profound impact. And you intimately know that you can count on Clark graduates among the nurses, doctors, chemists, and physical therapists around the globe. And our graduates are among the teachers, artists, activists, and business and community leaders who push us to do and to be better. Our graduates chair our city councils, run our school boards, and plan our church picnics. And one of our graduates, Clark graduate, is our board chair, Carolyn Halpert, who's here with us tonight. Thank you, Carolyn. And like Carolyn, these folks are deeply invested in community life because that is what Clark is all about. In short, you are the living legacy of Mary Frances Clark and her BVM sisters. Thank you all for being the guiding lights of our ongoing success. And I'd like to extend a special thank you and congratulations to the alumni who are receiving awards today. We have a father-son group. One is a rising star. I don't know if she's a rising star, what you are, Roger, but... But congratulations. My personal congratulations. It was a pleasure to meet both of you, and what a pair, what a pair. You know, that two such strong people, it must have been really interesting while you were growing up. And now, without fanfare, I welcome Andy back to the podium for the awards presentation. Come on, Andy.
So what I should have done, apparently, because I do actually a fair amount of intros here at Clark, but they're often, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Robert and Ruth Keel Center here on the campus of Clark University. So we'll get your height, we'll get your hometown, and we are going to nail it the next time, I promise. All right. It is now my pleasure to take a moment to acknowledge our alumni who have generously contributed their time and talents to make this homecoming a resounding success. First, I want to give a special recognition to our class reunion representatives, many of whom are here today. These dedicated individuals are members of their respective classes and have played a pivotal role in encouraging homecoming participation activities. So emails, text messages, those kinds of things. These are the people who got it done to get many of you back into Dubuque this weekend. You can find the names of the 2024 class reunion representatives listed in your program. Class representatives who are here, please stand up so that we can shower you with our heartfelt appreciation. All right. Next, I'd like to extend gratitude to my fellow members of the Clark University Alumni Board. This exceptional group of individuals consistently provides leadership and support to Clark, including their contributions leading up to homecoming. Would the members of the Alumni Board kindly rise and also receive applause? All right, and now it's time. These people have been waiting patiently since they've been notified that they were going to win. Like, this is the moment right here. This is the moment. I see John Lease back there. We could sing right now, John. We could make this happen. All right, we will begin first with the Rising Star Award. The Rising Star is a prestigious accolade bestowed upon a Clark graduate aged 35 or younger who has already made a significant impact in his or her career, community, and contributions to Clark. It brings me great pleasure to announce that the recipient of this year's Rising Star Award is Ashley Furman Doherty, a member of the class of 2018. Ashley has dedicated her life to service specifically through her work as a teacher of students with visual impairments with Iowa Educational Services for the Blind and Visually Impaired. She travels throughout northeastern Iowa to help individuals and school districts ensure access and to an expanded core curriculum for students with visual impairments. Beyond her education at Clark, Ashley holds a master's degree in special education, specializing in visual impairments from the University of Northern Colorado. These experiences influence her work teaching Braille and other strategies for success in general education classrooms, as well as planning and implementing various camps and other opportunities for IESBVI. She also coaches a youth volleyball team. One aspect of her role as a teacher for the students with visual impairments that she finds particularly rewarding is the wide age range of students she works with, spanning from birth to 21 years of age. This affords her the opportunity to build long-term relationships with students, and she often has the privilege of working with them year after year. Without further ado, I invite Ashley Doherty to the stage to accept her Rising Star Award from President Dr. Fletcher Lampkin. And if I look up, I would have known that already happened. All right, come on up and say a few words.
I just want to say thank you so much for this incredible honor. I am truly humbled to be recognized as Clark University's Rising Star. My journey began here at Clark, where I found the inspiration and support to pursue my dreams. The lessons I learned, the friendships I built, and the mentorship I received shaped me both personally and professionally. This award is not just a reflection of my achievements, but of the entire Clark community that has uplifted and encouraged me along the way. I am excited to continue growing, contributing, and making an impact, and I share this recognition with everyone who has been a part of my journey. Thank you again for this honor.
All right, up next we have the Outstanding Achievement Award, which is presented to a Clark graduate who has achieved distinction in his or her chosen field. This year's recipient is Roger J. Furman, a member of the class of 1994. Over the last 20 years, Roger has built a reputation for excellence in the world of sales, technology, and SaaS, software as a service organizations. He has also helped grow startups into multi-million-dollar enterprises on an international scale. Currently serving as the Director of Business Development for Northern Lights Technology, which is owned by the Taylor Corporation, a $2.5 billion with B dollar company. There he leads the go-to-market sales and marketing strategies. While Roger's expertise has advanced technology, his experience at Clark and with the BVM core values has pushed him to benefit the common good as well. In 2017, he had the privilege to speak to the United Nations as part of a panel on web accessibility, particularly for those with disabilities. Additionally, he has shared his time and talents with many nonprofits, most recently serving as a board member for the Midwest Contact Centers Association and the Customer Experience Program Advisory Board for the University of Minnesota Mankato. Roger wants to remind everyone to embrace the challenges, build resilience, and never stop learning. Who knows, the next person that you might be the one that fuels your big break. Your journey could be the inspiration for the next generation of leaders. Please join me in welcoming Roger Furman to the stage to accept his Outstanding Achievement Award from President Fletcher Lampkin.
Well, I had a whole speech written. My son got married last weekend, which was emotional, and I didn't realize it'd be so emotional to see what my daughter won today because she has worked so hard. She drives my passion every day. Clark has given me so much. Being here, when I was here, 34 years ago, walking in here, no confidence, not understanding what I'm going to do in life. And then I met Abdul Sino, one of my college professors. For those that know me, Sister Catherine Dunn knows me well, good reasons and bad reasons, but knows me well. I don't learn the same way everybody else does, and Abdul taught me in a way that I could understand and drive my passion and fuel, but mostly looking at sharing that to other people, educating other people, giving them opportunities. And Clark gave me so many opportunities here, from running the new student orientation, working in the admissions office, being the assistant soccer coach, just a wide variety of things that I took advantage of, and I owe that to Mr. Abdul-Sino for always pushing me to go, you can do it. No, I can't. Yeah, you can do it. Go down to Appalachia. You'll love it. I can go on, and I'll stop, but thank you. I really appreciate it.
Is anyone else thinking like Thanksgiving dinner is going to be lit at that household? They're like, I got married. It's like, cool, but we're award winning, so there's that. All right, we have one more award to get to, and that is the Humanitarian Service Award, which is presented to a Clark graduate who has made exceptional contributions to humanity through civic, faith-based, or educational endeavors. This year, we honor Michelle McGreevy Weimer, a dual degree holder from Clark in 1998 and 1999. Since 1999, Michelle has established herself as a leader in the pediatric physical therapy world. Her career began as a PRN for a local hospital and a nursing home before she joined Regional West Medical Center. In 2009, she entered into private practice in Sidney, Nebraska before launching her own practice, SOAR Pediatric Therapy LLC, in 2014. There, she focuses on outpatient and school-based physical therapy services. Additionally, Michelle coached the Sidney High School dance team to several state trophies and volunteers as a car seat technician and coordinator for Safe Kids. Michelle's various contributions in these fields have been recognized throughout the region, including receiving a Point of Light Award from the Nebraska Governor's Office. Michelle's desire to work with children stems from her own experiences as a mother. She and her husband, Derek, have 5 children. Michaela was born with a profound disability, and the family strove to give her the very best life they could during their short time with her. These efforts inspired Michelle to start the Golden Halo Foundation, which supports children and families with specialized medical needs. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Michelle Weimer to receive the Humanitarian Service Award from Clark President Fletcher Rankin.
So I'm kind of like Roger. I didn't do a prepared speech because it's just easier to get up and just talk, right? So since I stepped my foot on campus 30 years ago, it was home immediately. It becomes a community, and it's just something you carry with you for the rest of your life. Whether you come back or not, it's something that's always a part of you. So my drive was always to give back to the world. God blessed us with this daughter who was our little angel. And we knew that we weren't going to have her time on earth with us very long. So we made her life as big and as beautiful as we could. We took $5,000 that we were given for her memorial funds, and in 20 years, we've given away $200,000 to families for things that insurance won't cover. So her legacy continues to live on, basically because of all of the people in her life, and we are blessed to be able to do that. So thank you very much.
All right. One more time, a heartfelt congratulations to our 2024 Distinguished Alumni Award recipients, Ashley, Roger, and Michelle. We are immensely proud to count you among the Clark alumni community. I also want to shout out, I was going to mention this after Roger got up here, but he, like I, are blessed that 45 years ago, you decided to let guys into the institution. So that would not have been possible without, some visionaries saying, hey, they're not that bad. Before we conclude this morning's event, I want to extend appreciation to the team in the Mackin Office of Institutional Advancement and the entire Clark community for their hard work in making this homecoming weekend possible. If they would please stand, and we can give them a round of applause as well. All right. As mentioned earlier, we hope that you take part in the many exciting activities planned throughout the rest of the weekend. Please be sure to visit the homecoming website or use the QR code in your program to access the full schedule of events. I'll be heading and announcing actually the football game this afternoon. So if you've never gone to a Clark football game, which is probably a lot of you because it wasn't a thing until more recently, I encourage you to come over and check that out. Finally, if you need assistance getting to any of the events, there are staff members with golf carts stationed throughout campus, including right out here outside of Mary Josita Hall. And don't forget to stop by the Waller Atrium for your reunion class photos. The schedule is available at the back of your program. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy homecoming and go Clark. Thank you.